Like any gear whore, I always wanted a real Surefire, but I didn't have the extra C notes to throw down on a taclight that cost more than some new firearms. Then one day I was doing some budget shopping online, and these suggestions showed up on my page. But I was conflicted. There's the theft of intellectual property, but this was hella cheap. The CCP is a repressive authoritarian government, but this was hella cheap. But was it made in the same OEM factory? Reverse engineered? Or just junk electronics inside a fake shell? Who knows? That's the problem with buying direct from China. You don't know the quality until you buy it and you get it in your hands. So, that's what we're doing today. So here is what came in the mail. Notice a nice plastic polymer box, so that's a nice touch. And note the branding on it, not Surefire, SOTAC. SOTAC. Okay, SOTAC. Alright, and look at what we got here. Actually quite nice looking. Though it says SOTAC on the outside, note SOTAC is not what appears on the actual product. Also, the ubiquitous gel packet and what looks to be another adapter bar. I'm guessing for for various types of pistols. Let me take this out here. It doesn't have any kind of labeling on it, but I can see that it is a little bit wider than the default block that's installed in here. So I am guessing this is a Glock, or maybe it's the standard Picatinny. I don't have my calipers handy, or those stats, those specs in my head, but suffice it that if this block doesn't fit your particular rail, try this one. One thing I noted, and as you can see here, it did not come with any instructions at all, unless it's hidden somewhere under this foam. Nope. And let's see, what does it say here? It says light output 100 to 300 lumens, high 1000 lumens, low 300 lumens, bezel diameter 1.25 inches, weight, batteries required is 2CR123A type. Now, for the sake of time, I've already installed CR123, a pair of them inside here, and we'll look at the battery compartment right now. Just like a real Surefire. In fact, it even says Surefire inside the battery compartment, so that's a nice touch. So I've put in 2 fully charged batteries in here, and you just close it, and you should hear a nice click, and as you can see, it turned on. It turns on either by flicking these switches in either direction, depending on whether you're right-handed or left-handed, or where the position is on your particular weapon. It also has momentary on by pressing on these levers. So if you press on it, it also turns it on for momentary. So that's good. But the real feature that I wanted this for is, if you could see here, it has switches on the bottom for strobe, on and off, and for setting the light to high or low. Right now it's set on low, so I'll turn it on. But you can set it on high mode by sliding that over, and you can turn the strobe on and off. That is just killer. That is exactly what I want a taclight to do. No more futzing around with clicking to cycle it through to get to the mode you want. You can specifically set it for strobe or not strobe, and you're good to go. Plus you have a low or high intensity depending on your particular needs. So this is exactly why I bought the XH35 model. I do have an Olight, a Valkyrie PL2 here, and this one is advertised as being 1200 lumens, which is one of the reasons I bought it. And let's compare. So this One of the reasons I also like this Valkyrie over, say, the Streamlight, which I also owned at one point but sold, was because I liked the controls, the ergonomics. You can turn it on and off by pressing either one of these buttons on the side. Or you could turn the strobe on by squeezing both. And that was the reason why I picked this. But this, with the strobe on and off control, is even better. So anyway, let's compare the light outputs. Here is the Valkyrie, and this is the faux Surefire, and here is high mode on the Surefire. And I don't know if you can tell from this particular vantage point, but the faux fire here is definitely brighter and casting a bigger hotspot than the Valkyrie, which is supposedly 1200. So it's supposed to be hotter. It's supposed to be more powerful, more lumen output on the Valkyrie. But what I'm seeing here is actually this faux fire is actually brighter. Well, as we know, a lot of the stats that are given as far as lumens on Chinese-made lights are, let's just say, a little questionable. But as far as actual output, I'm liking this faux fire a lot. I'll install it on my Glock, and we can see. One thing I also like about the Olight is that the Olight has a quick release lever, which is very nice and secure. Yeah, it won't slide on. You really have to just take this off or loosen it up enough that it clamps onto the side. Okay, I'm just going to get this finger tight. So this is nice. It curves exactly to the trigger guard of a Glock 17. Okay, we're going to do a 6-foot drop test. Okay. And it's on. Turns on. Let's see if the strobe works. Yes. All right. I'm going to call that a pass. We're going to do a water resistance test here and see if this is rainproof. Go on for a good deluge here. Okay, let's see. Yep, turns on. Strobe works. See if momentary. Yep, momentary works. Okay, just popped open the battery compartment and it's looking pretty dry in there. So I'm going to say that this unit passed the water resistance test. Alright, so in conclusion, I'm finding I really like this faux fire much more than I thought I would, and well, actually it's a relief since I bought this on my own coin. But if you're interested in purchasing one yourself, I'll include a link down below, the ethics of which are completely up to you, but I'll include the link in any case. So if you liked this video, please hit the like button, and if you're new to this channel, please, of course, hit subscribe. In either case, please share this video if you liked it with your friends in the shooting community. Moondog out, and you be safe out there.